Alright, before we get started, as always, I always try to find the artists, the artists for these pieces of fan art I use, and this one I couldn't find anyone on. So if anyone knows who this is, can anyone just comment below, let me know who they are, so hopefully I can find a way to thank them. Anyway, so, as always, I always try, but it's always hard. I mean, fan art gets passed around a lot on the internet, doesn't it? Anyway, so let's get into the episode, which was a massive, massive, massive improvement over Rocknaldo. This episode brings back Purple Puma. I guess Steven and Amethyst are still doing that, but the whole episode is that Amethyst has stopped being a wrestler, and Steven wants to continue for Lars. Yeah, Lars and Sadie are back. And it's actually kind of nice to see Lars and Sadie come back, because I hadn't heard from them in a while. I understand that Kate Micucci, Sadie's voice actress, is very busy, because now she's on DuckTales, she's on Scooby-Doo, she's got her own show, Garfunkel and Oates, on IFC, so there is a ton... She's really busy. So I can understand why, we don't see a lot of Sadie and or Lars, because the voice actor for Lars is also pretty busy. So it's always fun to see them come back and see that dynamic. But yeah, this episode was pretty fun. It's a nice little slice of life episode. Nothing, and this is actually kind of funny, because this episode, the episode title was leaked almost like a year ago, wasn't it? Like, almost a year ago, this episode title was leaked. And, yeah, we all kind of figured, oh, what's Tiger for a Philanthropist? What's that episode going to be about? And a lot of people speculated that it was going to have Jasper in it. Nope, that's not the case. But I liked it. I really did like it, because this focuses on Steven and Amethyst and where they are now. Because if you remember, way back with the first appearances, Amethyst as Purple Puma, she was not in a good place mentally, because she always thought that she was never good enough around Garnet and Pearl. But now, as now we've seen this progression, we see that she is, in a better place mentally. So, yeah, wrestling was just to make her make herself feel superior. Make herself feel superior. But now she doesn't need that anymore, and neither does Steven. But Steven is still like, yeah, but this was our thing. This is what we always did together. This wasn't, as a gem thing. This was just you and me. So I really like that. I really like that this is that show, bringing back something from all the way back from season 1 and showing it in a new light, and where the characters are from then and now is a really cool idea. Speaking of showing off where the characters are now, where they are now, as opposed to back then, good lord is Steven strong. I mean, yeah, he's going in handicap matches, but really, he is just wiping people out. I mean, he could honestly keep fighting, because, yeah, if you guys remember, he's actually gotten stronger progressively since season 1. So, yeah, that's actually... It actually shows of how strong physically Steven has become. I really like that. Also, I want to talk about something real quick, where Lars, who doesn't have a fucking clue that Steven is a Tiger Millionaire, really? It's the Clark Kent thing all over again? You couldn't tell, Lars? Anyway, I like the conversation between Steven and Lars about the whole thing about Tiger Millionaire becoming Tiger Philanthropist, and Lars saying, he didn't like this, and he's like, oh, so you want Tiger to lose? And he's like, no, I don't want him to lose. And it's like, well, what do you want? I don't know! I'm a teenage boy. I don't even know what I want for breakfast half the time. And I was like, I see what you did to their Steven Universe team. I really liked that. It was a nice little jab at the fan base. And it's done tastefully. That's what I like about it, is that this little jab at the fan base of the whole thing of like, we don't know what we want, and we get mad about it regardless. And that's fans in general. It's not just Steven Universe. Let's be honest. That's fans for Doctor Who, Gravity Falls, everything. Every fan base is like that. And I love that little jab at it. And it wasn't intentional. It wasn't, like, completely hurtful. And it wasn't directed totally at the fans and done as a very shitty tactic to say, shut up. Isn't that right, Teen Titans Go? Because I remember you totally pulled that shit. You did it in the most untasteful way. You alienated your fan base. Well, the original Teen Titans fan base, and you call them fucking morons. That was insulting. That was downright mean. What was done here? A lot more nicer, and a nice little ha-ha, aren't we a band of rapscallions? Even though we take things too far and some of us ruin it for the rest of us. Yeah, I can't, I know what goes on in the Steven Universe fan base. I'm not going to talk about it, but if you are part of the fan base as long as I have, then you know some of the shit that has happened and has made it ruin it for the rest of us. Anyway, coming down from that angry rant, yeah, this was a fun episode, and it's a nice way to show that where the characters, both Steven and Amethyst are as characters in a character level, and I really like that. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, massive improvement over Rocknaldo. I have to say, total improvement over Rocknaldo. But yeah, now for those who don't know, Steven Universe will be taking next week. There will be no new episode of Steven Universe, but they will be coming back the week after to show off more episodes. It's like a week long. I guess they're taking a week off to premiere Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I guess, I don't know. I don't really care either, but still showing off, And then next week we'll probably get some more, because we are coming down to the end of the season, guys, so looking forward to seeing where they're going to go for there. Especially the episode Room for Ruby. Really curious about that one. Anyway, so comment below, what do you guys think of this episode? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.